Okay, now the question is. Oh. Yep, it's working. Hurrah! Right. Research it.
Red. Okay, and that's that. Cancel that. Press that.
No, not everyone's made it through yet, have they? I mean, I know he was in chat.
Yeah, we just got to figure out a way now to stop Rannick short of killing him.
I'm sure you can find a way.
Yeah, but that takes effort. You know, it'd be easier just to kill him.
Probably won't get the claim against. There's no problem if you do.
Hey, Rannick needs at least 2 more advances.
That's not fair. They've released more dice.
I know, I've bought them. To see them.
Yeah, I want to see them. Very pretty. What's the other ones?
What are the other ones? There's 4 new ones, isn't there? There's 4 new ones. That was Knots of Fate with effects. Angel of Focus with effects. Let's put those on and do the same thing. Another 20 D12.
Ooh, I like those dice.
Is there a let's see if I might be able to make a pink version. Hang on. Pink version.
To store.
It won't be Jealousy Pink.
Oh, I don't know. It looks quite Jealousy Pink to me.
Oh, on Facebook today, Fantasy Grounds asked people, you know, what their favorite spell or weapon was. And another lady beat me to it. Guess what her favorite is? It's like, yes, and it's even really awesome because if they're flying, they don't even get a saving throw. Yep.
I forgot which one I had. Did I? Oh, no. It probably was Rusted Arm with an ice effect. Nice blue effect. There's a nice icy blue. You do that, which also. There we go. Yeah, that'll do for an icy dice. Right. We got 4. The dwarf. Yes, Annulus of Focus and Knots of Fate. We finished this today. Anyone fancy?
What was that?
If we finish this today, anyone fancy running a game next week? Because I've got no idea what we'll do once we finish this. As I say, I haven't finished book 3 of Crimson Throne yet, and I'd want to have plenty of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I've getting prepared. I haven't done any GM since I started doing books. I'm just, you know what I mean.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. You see,
this appears at my own arcana and stuff.
Yeah.
I did offer to run ETU, but now I'm running that at the table.
Oh, well.
When you say run next week, do you mean as a one-off, one shot, or as a campaign?
One shot or a mini campaign, whatever anyone wants, really.
I see.
Yeah, one shot to begin with. Why not? Go for it.
I'm just trying to
It's,
see the calendar from here.
it's just that I haven't got anything for us.
27th. Yeah.
That's assuming we finish today this with a late start, or I've already wasted an hour. So anyway, I think we shall get going.
I'd consider it.
Dawn of the Dread is not in yet. Here's
Well, yeah, he's on Western theme winter at the minute. Of updates.
all right. That's okay. To beat the crap out of the secure the knowledge that I probably won't actually hit. Oh dear. I was going to say, oh yeah, I didn't hit him good.
But he managed to hit. We opened with Domdrad getting stabbed. Did we not?
We did.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've just put you on hold. We'll come back. Oh, I hit the orc. I wounded the orc. I suppose I better soak his damage.
Oh yes, Grinvold's in a whole other reality from us anyway.
It
He's got his own problems.
does indeed. Spend ability to soak his injury. Successful. And okay, that does mean Grim. You did it. You tried to stab him, didn't you?
I did. But he soaked.
Indeed. Soaked, and he's to go next. Wait for his update to finish, I'm afraid. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, it's see, I'm here. Come on.
So you're not resetting bennies and stuff then?
I have.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have?
yes.
Okay. Ah, yes, so you have.
So Dawn of the Dread. So have I just been stabbed? No.
Yes, you were, but you soaked the damage, didn't you?
Righty-ho.
Rannick, basically what happened was the fight was over and you defeated the bad guy, and then Rannick literally came over and attacked you.
Well, yeah. Dondrad came over to look at all of the treasure and what have you, because you said the combat was actually over, and then I started a new combat by stabbing him with a surprise round.
I did.
So we need to deal cards.
Okie dokie, let's deal cards. I will take Arena off hold and deal her in with the bad guys getting the Joker.
Does that mean I get a Benny then?
No.
You're not a bad guy.
Just asking.
Only if you want me to take him away when the rest of the party get Jokers.
Oh, I can hear your little pout.
I'm asking. If you want bad guy in bennies, you're most welcome to have them, but you won't get good guy bennies if you're being a bad guy.
Oh, true. I'm just wondering how you're ruling it, because am I a bad guy at the moment?
Well, it's up to you. Do you want bad guy bennies or do you want good guy bennies?
It's not up to me. I failed the spirit check.
It's a toughie. No, you're still a good guy unless they try and kill you. But anyway, Dawn of the Dread, you're up next, sir. Even then, you're still a good guy, I think.
I petition Gorab. I believe the enemy is cheating. Can he not finish a fight by honourable one-to-one combat without magic shenanigans? And I will cast Dispel Magic on Rannick.
Okay, you cast Dispel Magic. Just had to read up the rules on what causes it. Okay, that's a miss. I'll send them. Ah, that's why. It would. In answer to your question, I didn't realise. I forgot pings happen when people whistle these days. That's really flipping over every app to see where the ping came from, and I wasn't looking at the actual most obvious place to look for a ping. This is the most expensive machine in the house.
It goes ping when there's stuff.
Indeed. Arena, you're up.
Okay then. I think, assuming I can find it when I scroll through all of my spells, I'm probably going to try and entangle him. I'm pretty sure I actually have that one as a regular spell. Yes, route to the spot. There we go. There we go with a 7.
You've entangled me.
Indeed, I have.
Modifiers, if any.
No modifiers.
Okie dokie. So that's standard toughness 8 entanglement upon Baranic. That. I strike do. I strike. Oh, it's smite. Cool. And 1 power point. Okay. He did take improved sweep, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got them all targeted. So let's have an improved. He's gonna get a wild. It's in keeping with what he would do, and then it would be an unarmed strike while going wild. Hits them all with a raise. So it's after damage is applied. Distracted or vulnerable, do you think? Probably distract. Well, see what happens after the damage rolls, I suppose.
You'll probably make him distracted so that he gets a counterattack when they go for him.
That's a very good idea. I like it. Mind you, if he kills them all, it won't really matter, will it?
No, well, if they're all dead, it's a bit of a moot point.
I was rereading something I haven't read for a very long time. That is... Here it is. World Builder and Game Masters.
Ah, yes.
And there's a really cool bit in there where someone's playing a Rakshasa type character and wants their growl to be really menacing. So basically, they take the sweep edge and turn it into menacing growl, changing it from a fighting roll at -2 to everyone adjacent to an intimidation roll at -2. And I thought, that's cool. I like that. Certain kitty cats might want that. And then obviously there's improved menacing growl, which of course removes the -2. Blimmin' hell. I like these new dice. 63 points of damage.
Well, I think he got all the statues then.
He did get all the statues. He was... I think he saw everyone else getting in, didn't he? So
He did, yes.
So then he'll just basically...
Yeah, you know, it's just to drop the statues all required.
He'll appear there, but that'll be the end of his turn. Rannick.
So am I still... Well,
Yes.
Am I me again? Or am I...
You're always you. You're always you.
Me, but do I like these people, or do I at least see them as companions, or do I see them as people that need to die?
Is his mind his own?
Obviously, I haven't ported it across. I suppose that would be
And I was entangled, not bound, because they didn't get the raise.
Indeed, did I put it as bound?
You put it as bound.
I did indeed. I'll change that to entangle. It. Up the ruling on that one. You know, I mean the original ruling.
Yeah, fair enough. So let's target Dondrad and Bert and Grimvald and Jelsa and Arena. And while I am merely entangled, so I can still do stuff, I'm now going to blow all my power points. And they are all going to be bound. And it's got damage, so 2d4 damage at the end of their turn, which I don't have an effect for.
Okay.
And then I'm going to multi-action.
I think that card thing causes interesting things. Entangle. I couldn't click something. Oh, did I not? Did I not make? I should have damage as a.
Ah, you do have damage as an effect you can apply.
Yeah, I don't on the one that I had for the.
No, I don't.
Ranger.
I'm not sure. It's entangled targets take damage at the end of each turn. Do it on the If you go to the general power, Mr. Rannick, should have just opened for you. You should be able to click on that one.
Well, it doesn't. It's not an automated effect, but it's a reminder that appears in the CT.
Right. So let me retarget everybody.
All the durations.
Grimveld, Jelsa. And Dondrad. And there we go. I will entangle targets take damage. Then I will clear because I'm multi-actioning. And Rannick knows that while he's entangled, Jelsa can hurt him more than anybody else can. So she's his first target, unfortunately.
I was wishing they got the raise now.
I will take my free reroll.
Grimvald might kill you. I think the others will try and save you, but Grimvald might just kill you.
So that hits Jelsa. Favored enemy and sneak attack. So that's on Jelsa.
I was going to try to be nice.
Wounds!
And then that's on Grimvald, who he sees as the next biggest threat.
Okie. Looks like Jelsa's soaked one of the two wounds. Wound on Grimvald. Grimvald's okay.
Okay.
Though I forgot I used one of my bennies rather than one of his.
Raise that back. The PowerPoints do that. And then it's Bert, who is bound.
You're a big meanie, aren't you?
I'm a big meanie. I think whoever set this up is the big meanie.
Now, I've got a question. If I shape change into something great big, would that break me out of being bound, or would it just stretch up around me?
You can't shape change into anything.
Oh, that's right. All I can
Because
do,
you can't
because
move.
I'm bound, all I can do is... Okay, well, fine. And it's all the tough stuff and everything else, isn't it? So, strength check to get out.
Be in bed.
I forgot to reply, but anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You'll be asleep by then.
Yeah. Strength, wiggle, or cut.
So that makes you down to entangled.
Okay.
So you'll take the 2d4 damage. Which does not hurt Bert.
Does not. Lookham's is safe. Grimwald killed all the statues.
Okay.
As long as he
You
doesn't.
didn't apply you've not applied the damage to Jelsa yet. You're keeping her alive.
Of course I am.
Yeah, in which case, I think Schnucks is just gonna find a nice warm spot, to curl up and rest.
And I'll move him. I'll move him his pace away. Schnucks is clever enough to know that if he moves away, he can't come back. Obviously.
If I'm shaken, I can't do anything. I can't even try to break free.
You can't, because you can only do 3 actions.
However, you can spend a penny if you wish to unshake.
Okay, now I'm not shaken.
Now you are not shaken.
Now, what can I do and what can't I do?
You can't do anything except try and cut yourself free or break free of the entanglement.
Or
But you
wiggle
can-
free.
But you can multi-action, so that if you break free or get free on your first action, you can then do something else, but you'll have a multi-action penalty to getting free.
And strength isn't my strong point.
You've got a choice of athletics or strength.
Although technically, the multi-action penalty doesn't apply to an attempt to cut. So there you go.
Can I switch off?
Except you can't do an action to cut yourself free.
Not if you're bound, but you can if you're entangled.
No, not if you're bound.
Twice.
If you're entangled, you can. If you're bound, you can't. Someone else can cut you free if you're bound. And strength rolls to get free are at -2, so that would be a 0.
Yes, but I did say
bound.
You're
fully bound because you didn't get the set 8 on
I can't
binding
even
him.
scream at him through the mind link.
You have to switch it on, which you can't do because you're fully bound.
She'll save it up.
You can still scream at him because shouting's a free action.
You just wait.
You're going to be finding glitter in your porridge, in your underpants.
Worse than that.
She's gonna tell Amiko on you.
Oh.
Oh no! I'm gonna cast Mind Link permanently. I'm gonna be in his head forever.
Do you really want to be? There are times you just wouldn't want to be in his head.
No, just to punish him.
Okay. After doing that, I think.
In fact, if she says that out loud, is that not a test?
That's a good point.
She doesn't have to move or take an action. She just, if you start screaming that amount of abuse at him,
Cannot take physical action. So, in answer to your question, Jelsa, you can perform tests upon people because it is not a physical action. So, shouting at someone and trying to intimidate them.
You can intimidate me, yeah.
Yeah, is not.
But I already took my action.
Yes, but in all I'm going in fairness to yourself. But I just awarded everyone bennies except bad guy Rannick, who should get a benny anyway because the bad guy's got a benny, so he's getting one that round. But after binding up the entire party, I've decided he's obviously a bad guy.
Right.
Obviously is.
Therefore, I'll have to take him away on good guy bennies, but give you bennies on bad guy bennies. And
sorry, Rannick's going first.
You absolute stonking git of a git.
Did you say stonking git of a gimp?
Get.
You told me what the power did and what it's making me want to do, and I'm just going with that.
I know. I'm not denying that.
Oh dear me.
So, for my free action, I will be picking up improved sweep.
Creepers. Okie dokie. You've got to make him use up his bennies really fast, people.
I have a scroll of resurrection for future reference. If I die here, somebody get the scroll out of my pack.
Noted. Assuming I'm alive, I will make sure to do that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of schools of resurrection, and I can cast it anyway.
And we'll multi-action.
So in other words, what you do is you use the scroll of resurrection on Dondrad to bring Dondrad back to life, and then Dondrad can resurrect everyone else.
Yes.
So that's hit everybody. And then I'll do my second action after I roll damage on everybody.
I have to admit, I do wish you weren't the first person to get in there.
Wait, you didn't roll the 2d4 on me at the end of my turn.
That's okay.
I'll do that at the end of this turn then. So that's Bert's taken 4 wounds.
TPK. Whoops, that's copyrighted. Can't go any further.
That's 2 wounds on Grimveld.
Actually, if you see, is Jingle Bells is probably copyrighted, isn't it?
Good question.
That's 4 wounds on Dondrad.
Is Jingle Bells copyrighted?
And 4 wounds on Arena.
You didn't target me there?
I've not done damage on Chelsea yet, so there's still one more to go then.
Jingle Bells is public domain.
Well, you're right. You're safe then.
Yes,
you can get a copyright. You can get a copyright. You can get a copyright ban.
3 wounds on Jelsa. And
Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. 1857.
I reckon. Yeah, it's been around a while there. Then.
Yeah, but singing GDD's version of Jingle Bells is probably copyrighted. Which is TPK.
Then I'll do my free reroll.
Not noticing earlier when you whispered to Radek, my answer about inferior yes was an answer to your whisper to Radek, and I apologise.
I did figure that. When I whispered to Radek, I knew that you two would be able to see it. I was kind of killing 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's absolutely fine.
Assuming I'm still alive by my turn and actually get unentangled, it might be relevant.
But until I had all the fun and games earlier, I was going to play around with MacD's mod he gave me to play around with that, because it's like sad trombone on levels. More interestingly, actually, he's got sound effects programmed in for when people play adventure deck cards and stuff like that.
Oh,
cool! I like that.
So my second sweep didn't get anyone, but
okay.
There's damage done to everybody. I think most people have done their soaking.
Looks like Bert's coming out of this with 2 wounds. Looks like Grimvold has got to soak 2 wounds.
I've got to soak a lot now.
Failed. Okay.
At least you get a free reroll, Dondrad.
Oh, aye.
Look at that.
Oh, that's right. I've got the free reroll thing too, don't I?
Oh, right. Okay, hold fire. Why the hell?
I didn't expect to beat the.
Why the hell did it put you up to incapacitated on 2 wounds? I want to know.
It was 4 originally.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be because you soaked 2 of them.
Oh. Because he's
okay.
already wounded?
Must have done something funky.
Right.
Don,
So
Dondrad got an
I need
11.
to,
Soaked.
so what do I need to soak? Does it need to soak all 4?
You weren't wounded at all. If you spend 1 power point, you'll soak 3 of them instead of 2 of them.
1 power point to soak 3 wounds. 5 power points to soak 4 wounds.
You're only allowed to spend 4 on it.
4. So it's got to take a wound.
Okay, you
Spend
take
a
a
power
wound.
point and take 1 wound.
Jelsa
Arena
soaked
soaked
it.
everything.
Lisa just soaked everything. Jelsa
soaked 1.
also soaked 1. Very nice, I like that.
And Rannick has no idea what Jelsa's saying.
I mean, she seems very annoyed.
I'm cursing you out in gnome.
Oh, I'm sure you're cursing me, but I'm sure Rannick at the moment does not give a fig. Even if he had a fig, he wouldn't give it to you.
I'd like to think. I don't know what happened there. Oh, you hit end turn at the same time. But that's okay. We'll go back to Bert. I clicked a button, and obviously I clicked a button, and then the combat tracker moved on. So I then caused me to actually click in just the wrong place to activate Schnookums. But anyway, Bert's up.
Okay, now in the process of trying to break somebody out, you do damage to the trap,
Binding.
whatever it is, bindings. Yeah. Can I do that with an area of effect attack?
In theory, you can if it's selective.
Yeah, I can't think of any reason why you shouldn't be able to.
Okay. In that case, Bert is going to do a selective. He's going to shoot his bow at the wall here. It's going to shatter splinters all over the direction that way to see if I can cut these people out.
Cool.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and Benny that. Well, yeah, I've got all kinds of penalties going on. That's why I'm... Ooh, there we go.
That lovely slow roll over to a 6.
Oops.
No.
Hold on. Raise.
Andrew, you got a extra D6 for the raise?
Got an extra D6.
Oh, no,
9.
not quite. It's toughest 10.
Toughest 10.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's okay. There.
Yes.
I've cut everybody else loose.
That does it.
Does it?
You and Dondrad.
Everybody
He's
else.
entangled, don't forget. He's entangled, so which is why he could do that.
Bert takes 6 damage, which isn't going to bother him.
No.
Hey, Grimvold, boost trait power. Yes, he will. 1 whole power point. That's a hit. Wounds. Grimvold walks up to you and punches you right across the face. You soak.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hit you with he didn't get the raise on the hit, unfortunately. And that brings us to Dondrad, who unshakes.
But I'm not bound, am I?
Correct. I have cut you loose.
No, Dondrad wasn't under the template.
Oh, sorry. Wrong side. Yeah.
Conrad is still bound.
I thought he was. No, you're not.
Yes.
I
yes,
thought Dodged was bound. Yeah.
That's what I've got to say. So bound. So all I've got to do is break free, haven't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Strength for athletics.
Or strength at -2, or normal athletics.
Which is actually strength at -4, athletics at -2.
No,
No, they changed it now, isn't it? You're no longer distracted when.
No, you are. You're distracted when bound, not when entangled.
That's it. Yeah.
So let's go for strength.
But are you multi-actioning?
Yeah, we're going to assume that this is going to fail. So what we're going to do is we're going to multi-action. And for the first action,
As far as to be honest, I've never actually seen a ruling. I've never seen a ruling on it, but as far as I'm concerned, you declare how you're multi-actioning and how many actions you're taking, but you don't necessarily have to describe the actions until each roll in turn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is as far as I'm concerned, so you can literally go, right, I'm going to take 3 actions this turn, and if all 3 actions end up being attempting to break free, then they all end up to being break free. But if you break free on the first one, the second one is grab the princess and swing across the Death Star, and the third one shoot a stormtrooper. That's fine by me.
It'd be odd in this situation, but fair enough.
Yes, exactly. It's still my favourite example of multi-actioning ever, isn't it?
why don't we have? Oh, we do have an effect for that, right? Okay. So first action.
You can't cast growth while you're bound.
What? You can't activate a magical item?
Nope. Because it's an action. You can't
it's a physical action, activating a magic item.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't do that then.
Nope.
If you can activate a magical item without making a physical action, then you can do it.
It's just a word or something.
Yes.
Well, all it is that it's something I've got hanging around my neck of the jade amulet of growth hanging around my neck.
Does its description say how it's activated?
No, just assume no. Take that effect off then, and then what we'll do is we'll just do a single action and try and use strength to break free. Yeah. -2.
-2, yeah.
Oh, did you see that was nearly a 12 there rolled over? Let's Benny for a laugh. Well, that's going to be 5. It's going to be a 7.
Active powers are actions. An item that requires a trait roll is an action unless it says otherwise. It doesn't say they're physical.
That means you are entangled rather than bound. Now.
Yeah.
You're about halfway out.
Yeah.
Right. And plus I can activate magic.
And it chafes a little.
It chafes a little.
But not enough to hurt you.
You can't do that, Arena.
Oh, it must be something that just Tavis allows.
What, rolling assist rolls to assist yourself?
Yeah.
I allow it one round onto another.
Can you roll damage?
I did.
Right, and it done nothing.
It did 3 damage.
Yeah.
It's interesting, actually. An item that requires a trait roll is an action unless it says otherwise. But given that, activating a magic item is a faith roll.
Right, okay.
I
needed to go down a step for reasons.
It's really interesting, this. I mean, the easiest thing to assume is you can't, because otherwise the whole...
That's what I mean. That's what I just said no. There you go.
It's the safest way to assume it, unless something has a trapping that it can be activated with fault. And I have seen certain items that can be activated with a word of fault. That's different. Otherwise, it's a physical action. Right. Do you wish to maintain the entanglement upon Rannick. Not that it's doing much good, much to him anyway.
I didn't think it was a power you needed to maintain.
Yeah, you don't need to maintain it.
So it shouldn't have a turn counter. That's what it is. Ignore me.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead, I'm still trying to understand is how you assist yourself.
I've never found anything in the rules that say you can't support yourself, but I always done it that you have to do the first action one round and the second one the following round. As in, I psych myself up to do something. So you persuade yourself, you give yourself a stern talking to or whatever. That's
it doesn't matter if it's over 2 rounds. It doesn't matter. I was thinking of a performance roll to improve.
Yeah, I've done self-support, allowed self-support over 2 rounds. You know, it's a bit like doing plumbing in your bathroom. I'm sure you did it slower than a plumber.
Yeah. It never occurred to me to do that. Because all the examples are giving other people support, but there's nothing, as you say, there's nothing to say you can't support yourself.
So anyway, the real world example that it took twice so long to do the plumbing job, but you got there in the end. You just took extra time.
Yes, no, exactly. I don't have a problem with that. Sometimes.
But it's okay because of the whole 2 round thing. I think time's a little bit too much of the essence, so it doesn't matter in this case.
There's no point in doing it within a single round because the most bonus an individual can give in a support roll is +2. And if you multi-action,
yes,
that was exactly why I asked.
Yeah,
that's exactly why I asked that question.
Okay, I shall concede the logic. Because it never occurred to me that yes, you can support yourself. It never occurred to me.
In fact, but the rule that you use it from, believe it or not, is marksman, I believe.
That makes perfect sense.
You
spend a whole round psyching yourself up for your next round to give you a bonus. Yeah,
in marksman, if you take, or if you take an aim maneuver.
Yeah,
exactly.
You ignore 4 points of penalties.
That makes sense. No, I don't have a problem with that at all. In hindsight, it's just something that never occurred to me.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway.
Yes, sorry.
It's quite fine. Hush, little Rannick, don't you cry. Papa's Reenie's gonna turn you into a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Dundra gonna make you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring is brass, Chelsea's gonna give you a looking glass.
Oh no, Chelsea's got something else in mind altogether.
She's gonna come and kick your ass.
And if that looking glass gets broke, Bird'll turn you into a billy goat. And if that billied goat don't pull, who's left? What's his name?
Grimbold?
Grimbold's gonna, yes, that's it. Grimbold's gonna get you a cotton bull. And if that cotton bull turn over, Schnookum's gonna bring you a dog called Rover. And if that dog called Rover don't bark, it will in its teeth.
It didn't say it would be alive.
Exactly.
Crikey, we've been raided.
Horse and cart. And if that horse and cart turn round, you'll still be the sweetest little Rannick in town. I'm totally Benny in that role.
Rannick to sleep. Pretty Rannick to sleep.
Make a spirit roll. I need to make a spirit roll.
You didn't get Irina didn't get the raise, so it's not at -2.
It's not. This is where you want me to fail.
Indeed.
You don't have to spend
welcome
a penny.
No, where we wanted you to succeed is...
He falls!
Fail.
Rannick falls asleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Rannick falls asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Jelsa's turn. Jelsa attacks Rannick wakes up.
What's up? Right, it is Jelsa's turn. Jelsa remains shaken.
She doesn't, and she's going to multi-action. He hasn't paid any attention to the fact that Rannick's asleep because she's mad.
Well, fortunately, she's also bound.
No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, she's not. You've not taken the bound off her yet, but yeah, she's not bound.
She's not bound.
Yeah,
I'm using a potion of major healing. That takes off 2 of those damn wounds.
Does indeed. Takes you down to 1 wound. Okay, well, unless anyone makes very loud noises or attempts to physically rake the sleeper by shaking him, example.
See, I don't care that he's sleeping. I've pulled out a wand and I'm going to go running over to him and go, "Damn you, Rannick," and right at the bollocks.
Okay, well, that's Rannick waking up.
Oh.
Nope, I failed.
You missed his bollocks. I guess you did.
I tried to hit him with a shocking grasp wand.
Scorching ray, but you failed.
No, it was supposed to be the shocking grasp.
Well, that was Scorching Ray. You used Scorching Ray. You grabbed
I think either to the testicles would be unpleasant.
I was so mad I grabbed out the wrong one.
And that's why it missed.
And that's why it failed, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, he ended up 2 feet to the left, which I'm going to rule, because it missed, means Rannick is still asleep.
Jill, so he's asleep.
So, I'll
put
give
him
you
to sleep.
the description for the room you're in again, just to remind you all. I shall unlock targets for now. Unlock movement, rather. This chamber has a featureless white stone walls and flooring beneath, an equally plain 40-foot high ceiling, a dark smudge of ash humanoid in the shape Mars. Ash humanoid in shape, that makes more sense. Mars one wall. Directly above ahead is the throne of the same white stone with a description on it at its base. A life-size creature of a beautiful woman carved from ice with a twisted rune-scribed golden collar around her neck sits upon the throne. Before her, a crystalline sphere stands on a white stone pedestal. Opposite her is a wide circle on the wall that displays a blurry image of the cliff outside. Witch clock.
Except that Bert has picked up both the crystal ball, or sorry, the spherical crystal.
Yes.
And the torque.
Did you take the torque, did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At least I presume I did, since it's in my inventory.
Yes, I couldn't remember.
Collar of finely wrought gold inscribed with all manner of evil runes, vile runes. So I will turn to Irina and go, "What are these?"
Let me have a look. And I will. Are they in a language I know? Like Thessalonian, for example?
Oh, what, the runes on the wall? On the, yeah.
On the neck thingy.
On the neck thingy, they were talking about the neck description about archaic Scald. I don't think you speak Scald, do you?
No, I do not. But I might be able to cast speak language on myself. I'll have a look, see if that's one of the spells.
Speak language. You definitely can.
Yeah, I just got to find it. There it is. Right. Benny cast. Benny to recast, because that was a pathetic mess. Better. Okay, for the next 10 minutes I can understand it, so now I can read it.
Okay. It says that.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, I didn't write the adventure. I'm just running it.
Pain is knowledge?
It doesn't say Baba Yaga was here then.
It says pain is knowledge. That's messed up.
Okay. You also basically, well, you assume this is the talk you came to prevent. This is the talk that the Pathfinder Society sent. Well, the Pathfinder Society indirectly, well, they did send you to collect, didn't they, to prevent 2 warring factions here from graining hold of it, getting an upper hand, and therefore plunging the whole North into a war. So you've successfully done that. you
So
going
all
to
we
do
need
now?
to do
Now
is
is-
take this home.
theory.
That's,
Or break
that's,
it.
that's logically the shimmery thingy.
The thing that was a shimmery picture of where we just came from.
Yes. It's probably a safe bet to guess that it's the way out.
Shall we?
Isn't that all a bit weird? Because Rannick's like tried to stab me in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it is
Right.
Rannick.
Can I use magic sight to see if Rannick's still possessed of the evil spirit?
By the way, I did actually, man. I was pretty confident, right, that I did spell magic on him. So I was assuming that puppet or something like that would have come off, and it didn't.
Indeed.
And I'm a bit freaked out, people.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? That was a wee bit unnatural, that was.
If you want to cast Detect Arcana, you can, yes.
Well, Irina's a sorcerer and a wizard can detect magic, not view it, and then an occult roll identify it rather than needing Detect Arcana to do it automatically.
Except that you've got so much magic stuff on you, I can very easily see it blurring whatever's
all
going
right.
That
on.
was what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
There
Yes.
you go then.
Yeah, I think she needs to cast a Detect Arcana
With a raise.
With
to
a
investigate.
raise.
to investigate what's going on, because it ain't this ain't a possession spell, because the spell magic would have taken care of it. I think we've got problems.
I'm going to need some people in the chat group to be very generous and tell the GM to let the bennies flow soon.
Indeed. I just need to do so. Okay. Rannick is most certainly still under the effects of whatever made him attack you.
Damn, it's still in there.
Well, I'm just asleep, aren't I?
Yeah, I know that, but it might have required a conscious mind.
Well, you've done
Gonna
it.
tell.
Well, he's just lying there snoring at the moment. 55 minutes till he wakes up.
Is this like a possession, as in a demon possession, that needs to be banished out?
Yeah, could we banish it out of him? How about a roll of cults? Let's see if I can figure that out.
As
How
far
about
as
a
you
roll
can
of
tell,
fate?
Irina, it is a dominate person power. It was a puppet.
Dispel then.
Dispel
Actually, I need
didn't
it.
dispel. Dondra just tried to dispel it earlier. It didn't
I
dispel it.
was pretty confident I was going to get it fixed.
Actually, you cast Detect Arcana, didn't you? You cast Detect Arcana. So, yeah, you can
didn't
read the
work.
individual threads. It's puppet with a duration of permanent and immune to dispelling.
Oh shit!
Yes. Something freaky going on, that's what I'm saying. The spell
Can I
should have
tell
taken care
what
of
cast it? Or is there a line of magical thread from where the puppet strings are pulled or anything?
Yeah. There is, except, well, possibly, however, you can't tell. Someone just said the bennies flow. Thank you, JRDDL182. Players get bennies, because I would have given them anyway, but
So wait a minute. So just to recap here, so Rannick is basically a bomb that's going to go off because he's possessed by a way that we can't dispel. He's asleep because so we'll put him asleep. If we move him, what happens if he wakes up? In a room this size, he could.
I mean, I would argue what you really you probably want to. Yeah, you don't shake him awake, so possibly a useful telekinesis to slowly levitate him and move him out the room very carefully, hoping you don't wake him up. In answer to your question, Irina, the room is controlling him.
Oh, right. Okay, then. Well, let's all pick him up very gently between us.
Hang
and
on.
take him out
Why don't you just let me teleport him out?
That works too.
Aye, but before
because
you do
then
that,
it really doesn't move him. He doesn't feel anything during it.
Let's have somebody else go out first, and you teleport to join them in case it goes wrong and he wakes up angry. There'll be somebody with muscles ready to help.
aye, before we do that though, when I get in, I stepped into somebody else's circle to get in through the door, so I've technically still got my 27 link manacle chain.
Jiminy just said that the pennies flare.
So
Hello,
what
Jiminy.
I'm saying is if we awfully carefully put manacles on them.
You know who just let the pennies flow? That's Jiminy Monka, that is.
It is.
So let's be very, very gentle and manacle them up, and then if Jilsa could do a bit of sleight of hand, and we'll levitate him through the door.
I'll just teleport him out the door.
Or teleport him out the door. I hate the teleport. See that whole teleporting thing? That's just so unnatural. It really is.
Well, you'll just get over it because it saved us a good number of times now.
And I like the
Well,
I like a nice, precise, ordered multi-universe without people popping here and there.
The problem with that is teleport might not work between dimensions.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
I've got a planar version of it. Let me have a
Or you
look.
could just levitate me out of the portal that's already there.
Well, that's also true.
Your Detect Arcana is still running, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last 5 rounds.
Which is 30 seconds, but I'll be nice. What you do determine is this whole room is dimensionally locked in basically. There is no way. There's no way of getting in or out of this place except through specific manners. You can't teleport. You can't planar walk. You can't ethereal jaunt. You can't blink. You can't astrally project. You can't become ethereal. You can't gate. You can't shadow walk, and you can't plane shift.
You cannot pass go. You
plane
cannot
shift.
collect £200.
And it's bigger on the inside.
All right, fine. Then teleport it is. I mean, telekinesis it is. Here we go.
Just don't critically fail.
Oh,
because that will drop him.
Oh, what the hell are you doing to dimensions?
Wow! I think of 38.
I didn't critically fail.
I think of 38 successfully. Are you taking Rannick out the room? Are you sending Rannick out the room? Are you?
I'm walking out with him. I'm hold my hand over him and raise my hand. And as I raise my hand, he raises off the floor. And then with my hand held out above his stomach, I walk out of the door, and he follows the line of the palm of my hand as I walk out with him.
So what's everyone else doing?
Bert's actually going to lead her out. Bert wants to step out first.
Okie dokie.
Just so that somebody's on the other side.
You have to go out through the same door.
Yeah, Don Judd's going as well. You're all going as a group together. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
You're all leaving at the same time, and who's leaving last?
Looks like Jelsa.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Looks like Jelsa.
Jelsa, in that case, I need you to make a spirit check at -4, please.
No.
Because you took the guardian away, therefore the room needs a guardian.
It needs a new person to take the place.
Jelsa gets to make a spirit check at -4, which is successful. Therefore, Jelsa is able to resist the compulsion to not leave the room, and you all appear outside. Rannick is still asleep, but he is no longer compelled.
Hooray!
Can I run over and hit him with the shock?
Yeah, you can shock him now.
You certainly can.
I'll wake him up. Wait, where are we?
Just outside the spinny temple-y, what's it? Oh, and by the way, he's still... Okay. What's
Yeah,
that?
he's still asleep. I'm about to wake him up.
Snaky lady.
Hang on a moment, we have company.
Okie dokie. Modules.
Yeah. Wait, so we are carrying the crown, and whoever gets the crown basically is they're basically going to start a fight over it. We're going to start a war over it. So imagine the fact that we've just walked up the crown makes us, oh look, you've done our dirty work for us.
It's not a problem. Jelsa's going to cast havoc, pointing that way, and problem solved.
Can you fly? Bye.
Okie dokie. Johnson got the Joker. Johnson got the Joker.
Yeah, I wasn't taking last place again.
I pity your testicles.
I'm going to spend all my pennies to get the Ace of Hearts, which still doesn't get me far enough up the card.
And I'm going to.
All you needed was the other Joker. There was only one other card in the deck that would have helped you.
I know. I didn't notice Grimvold was on the Ace of Spades. That's my mistake. Go for it.
I'm going to multi-action here, and I'm going to do it as Rannick suggested. I'm going to cast Havoc at the lady who's about to stop me from what I really want to do.
Any problemo? Go for it.
Wait, I gotta find it here.
Basically, this six-armed creature appears, and even before she gets the chance to start demanding the talk, she also hits him with Havoc.
She's got to make a strength check at.
She's distracted first things first. Then she gets to make a strength check.
Not paying attention to her, I'm going to turn around and I'm pulling out this wand. And I'm going to hit Rannick in the groin and go, "Wake up, you bloody bastard! Try to kill me, will you?" And I am going to Benny that. That'll wake him up.
roll the damage. Something electrocuted his testicles.
Wake up?
That'll wake him up. Doesn't hurt him, but it most certainly will wake him up.
That's it, Miko. Just a little to the left.
Okie dokie. That brings us to that.
Bert is probably going to have nightmares for the next couple nights because of that.
Grimvold comes charging over here and will not attack Rannick anymore. Where's my combat tracker? There we go, with an unarmed strike. Missing. Okay, it's my go. 1, 2, 3. Who's missing? Bert's missing.
No, Bert's right there. Oh, you mean targeting?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right. So you basically a multi-action. So first things first. Whirling blades upon myself. She's surrounded by spinning and she's surrounded by numerous flashing blades. Extra damage. That will cost me 6 power points. And then each of her 6 arms swirls around in a storm of long-soiled attacking fury. Missing everyone but Bert. Yeah. Doing 4 wounds to Bert. Ouch.
Everybody's beating up on Bert. What the hell?
Sorry, Bert. That's enough to keep you alive.
And that's enough to keep me in the fight.
That's enough to keep you in the fight. No problem at all. And that's the end of the entities go. Slumber is finished. That's gone. That's gone. Arena.
Okay. I think after having spent as many power points as I have lately, I'm just going to use the good old-fashioned sword.
There goes me neat. Goes.
Is this person an enchanter or enchanted?
Transmutation. Transmutation. Oh, damn, I forgot. No.
Okie dokie, then I shall just use that version. Wound.
A wound as you hit her with your rune-forged and adamantine longsword. I'm going to have to spend a penny on that. Succeeding.
Okay.
Brings us to Rannick.
Am I still entangled, or has that ended? When I was
no. You were entangled. You were slumber. You didn't break free before they put you to sleep, did they?
Right. Are there still statues here watching me? Or are they just broken
no,
statues?
actually, they're just broken statues. So I shall do that. That's a very good point. I shall turn off the statues. The ice sculptor's gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are no statues running both of you. You are awake but prone.
Okay.
And entangled.
And I can't stand up then, can I? Because I'm entangled.
Yes, but you could multi-action break free and then carry on.
Is it my entangle? Can I voluntarily drop it?
I don't think you can because it's not a maintained or durational spell, is it?
Right, no, it doesn't matter. As a limited free action, I will take the combat edge, whose name I can't remember, that lets me automatically not be entangled, which can be used once per encounter. So I'll take that combat edge, so I'm automatically not entangled. Then I'll stand up and poke her with my spear.
Yeah, I need to know what the edge is because I'm intrigued now.
You've used it yourself. You were all, haha, I've used this edge against you when you entangled me, haha, because I've got because I'm a fighter. It's in the advanced player's guide, and I can't remember its name off the top of my head. But
that's absolutely fine. It strikes me as one of the overpowered ones they added in.
Yeah, once per encounter, you can automatically remove entangled, bound, shaken.
Sorry?
I don't think that was an intentional communication. I think it was just picking up
background communication. Yeah. Not to worry.
I'll use that. I'll stand up so I'm not prone. So I'm not entangled, I'm not prone, and I'm poking her with a stick. Could you please remove the entangled and the prone for me? The prone is still on, but she's is she a monstrous humanoid by any chance, or is she an outsider?
She'll be an outsider.
Then I will have to spend a penny to re-roll that. That will do. And she is a transmuter, because I heard you say she's got a transmuting power. I'll do.
That's a bug in the player's guide I need to fix. I'll find that edge.
I sneaky suspicion that what it is fact he has to roll at +4. Using seen it before. That's the only thing I can think of.
What, to get free? Well, no, if I was rolling, I would be rolling at +4 to get free, but there is an edge that lets you once per encounter.
No, that's what I mean. +4, it adds +4. We've seen it before. +4 to
yes,
evade, resist, recover.
+4 to evade, resist, or discover, yes, but that's not the one.
All right.
Heroic Defiance. You struggle on when others would fall. Once per encounter, the Valiant hero may automatically remove the bound, entangled, distracted, or vulnerable condition. May spend a penny to remove these conditions in the same encounter afterwards. So
Integrate penis level.
Yeah.
That must be a combat edge then.
It is a combat edge.
Yes, there it is. I missed it. It's totally there. I mean, I knew it was because I searched for entangled on and it went to the edge tab. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah. So these are all
that is a soaking. Should have been out of that Benny pool. No more bennies. Okay. But shaken.
I'm trying to find a missing potion. Hang on just a second.
You can't drink a potion or shaken.
Bert wouldn't still be shaken because that shaken was carried over from when we were inside the other dimension.
No, he got hit for 4 wounds and only soaked 2 of them.
Did he? Oh dear. I must have missed that bit. I was doing something with the dog, probably.
Oh, that's right. I need to unshake before I can drink these bottles anyhow, huh?
Benny automatically unshakes you.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where that potion went.
I do still find it very amusing. I mean, obviously, the monster you're being attacked by now is on the cover of the Savage Pathfinder Bestiary, and they're not in it. I'd make my own version of it.
Okay, so yeah, I will spend a Benny to unshake. I am going to drink. I'm going to take 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm going to drink a potion of major healing to get rid of my 2 wounds.
Major healing, yep.
And then I'm going to use a scroll of relief.
Remove the fatigue.
To give myself
require a faith roll.
Maybe I can even get the raise. 2 actions, faith roll.
Successful.
Didn't get the raise. Oh, yeah, successful though. So yeah, I can ignore it. Yay!
What happens on relief with restoration? What does that do though with a raise?
Yeah, relief lets me ignore 2 points of
fatigue.
So I still have the 1 point of fatigue. I just get to ignore it.
Oh right, yes, of course you do. I'm forgetting myself. Oh, it's the restoration gets rid of them, doesn't it? That's what it is. That's the difference. Yes.
Right. Well, no, the restoration, the restoration removes die type loss because of energy drains. That's what I was checking.
Yeah. Raise removes 2 conditions.
Right.
So ignore fatigue. There we go. 1 hour, so that should not be 1 turn. I'm going to have to go back through these. I'm noticing lots of bugs lately. That's 600 rounds an hour, isn't it?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, you are relieved.
Snooks finally unshakes.
Yeah, don't forget if he comes back, he will.
I was going to say, and knowing that he can't come back without making things difficult, is going to come over here and yowl at her. He's going to test her.
Go for it. I love it.
Try to. Yeah. That's not going to work. Okay. Mostly it sounds like he's sick and dying, which he kind of is.
He's in a bad way, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don of the Dread.
Floating around. So she's got her blades swinging all over the place. So what we do?
Oh crikey! Anyone in base to base with her whose turn's gone by?
It takes damage from the blade.
Takes 2d4 damage. Yeah. So Rannick and Bert both need to roll. I need to damage you both. So let me do that now. Rannick 5. Bert. It's not your day, Bert.
Really? Really?
Not your day. But you're shaken, so that's okay.
I'm only shaken, so that's not so bad.
It's not your day, though, is it?
I was playing a dice game with the wife earlier, and I couldn't get anything to come up the way it was supposed to. I should not be doing anything with dice today.
I think I have to give you a
number instead.
I think I have to give you a. I feel sorry for you, Betty. Okay, right. Yes, back to Dodged. Yeah, you can actually blame Dodged for that one, I'm afraid, because I forgot all about it.
Back to Dondrad.
Oh, actually, I get to damage Arena as well. She's taken her turn.
Do you know what? I'm going to go on hold.
I would say you still have to take the damage field because it's the end of the round.
Yes, I'm going to go on hold anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking it's an interesting. Potentially, that's an interesting better effect, isn't it? To avoid taking damage at the end of your turn by not actually taking a turn.
No, it's actually more meta. It's actually more meta than that. Because what I was going to do is I was going to take the damage and then it started round, come off on hold, and heal everybody.
A new round. Don Dredd is on hold at the start of the round with Bert on the king. So do you wish to come off hold now? Or stay on hold?
Yes, I will come off hold now. And what we will do is, I think what will just be simple, and we'll cast healing on myself and on Jelsa.
Jelsa is healed. Dread.
And then hide behind the shield. Come on, is that the best you can do?
Okay, that brings us to Bert. I think you should unshook Bert.
Now he's getting mad.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure she's not an evoker.
No.
I think we said that she's not an evoker, right?
Conjurer and transmuter.
Yeah, so I need to see if I know. Oh, stop that. Stop that. Okay. You know what? I think I'll just kind of push up a little closer and chop her with my sword. What the heck?
Reasonable.
Here, have a chop.
Technically an abjurer as well, I've just noticed.
Okay, so
is that? I take it she's size 4, isn't she?
I did not get the gang up on that for some reason. I think that's enough to hit her.
Let's have a look. You would have got a +4 gang up bonus, which is the maximum, which would hit.
Okay.
Size 2, 9 feet tall. I don't know why a token's as big as it is. Shouldn't be that big.
Oh,
It's
right. If she's only size 2, she can get pushed.
That's a wound that I can't do anything about.
And she's now also rended.
Rended. Okay.
And
that brought her down to size.
That was a good swing, right?
Yeah. Look, and she's bleeding. No, not so tough now, are you?
Oh, that's a little better. Still not enough to actually intimidate her, but he's at least making the right noises now.
Oh, hang on. I need to hurt you, but...
No, you don't need to hurt me.
Put Grimwald on hold. Oh no! I've got no bennies! I can't do anything!
Dun dun dun.
Panic.
Right. Well, so she's only size 2, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
9 feet tall. I accidentally made a size 2 by space 2 by mistake. I don't know why.
So why don't you let her get a free hit on you?
Well, I'm not going to let her get a free hit on me.
Well, I thought you might want to back up and go Rhino.
Well, I am going to back up and go Rhino, but I'm not going to let her get a free hit on me because, well, she can't get a free hit on me because she's bound.
Oh, right.
And then I'm going to multi-action. So I'm going to back up.
Yep. I truly hate mystic powers.
Yeah.
And
so
then I'm going to charge at her.
And then on cue, Dondrad steps back. He flies past.
While I was backing up, I pulled something out of my backpack. And I'm going to charge at her and charge into her and push her off the edge of the mountain. And I'm going to go with her.
You bound her so she can't move.
No, she can't move. Not she can't be moved because I was entangled and I got moved just earlier this session.
I know. I was just being a dick.
Yes, I know you were.
And you know I wouldn't have really done it that way. I was just having a poking fun. Okay.
So I've got plenty of run up, and she can't resist or anything. So I'm just going to charge into her and knock her off the edge of the
Well, she
still gets can resist. She still gets her strength roll to resist it.
She does, yes, but she is distracted because she's fully bound, so that should help.
And you get a bonus because you just done a run up.
You get a +2 bonus to your push.
Yep.
And what does Rhino do?
It gives +4 damage.
All right.
Pushing is an opposed roll of strength. Are you happy with a 12?
I think I'm happy with a 12. I guess I shouldn't have been.
Oh.
I'm afraid you bounce into her and basically the two of you just stop.
Well, I thought that might happen, which is why I'm multi-action. Now I'll just pick her up and throw her off the edge.
It's not a big snake tail. She's got leverage.
Yeah, but she's entangled. Well, she's fully bound. I will pick her up and throw her off the edge.
That's still going to be opposed rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a second roll, so.
Yes.
It's not a push.
It's still opposed rolls because if otherwise I'd just do that to you lot all the time, and you know what I mean. It's going to be opposed.
Okay.
Happy with a 9?
I guess I'll have to be.
I've got no bellies after all.
Yeah. And then I throw her off the edge.
She failed.
You push a 1 inch. Clear targets a second.
I got a raise on her. She goes 2.
Okay, she goes 2. That's fine. That's fine.
And I'd like her to go 2 inches that way, please.
Well, you push in the opposite direction, so she's going 2 inches that way, which gets her to.
Well, I've still got. Well, hang on. I've still got more movement, so I'll carry her to there before I drop her off the edge. Then
2 inches that way puts her there.
Not that it's going to make much difference, but she's going to make a save throw or be prone.
Yeah, that too.
No, but I don't think it makes.
No. I think she's prone. Just prone way down there.
I don't think it's going to make much difference. I mean,
and
prone and spread over a wide area.
And then I'll look down at the potion bottle I had to drop to make that happen and be all disappointed that it's shattered. But had I managed to throw myself off the edge with her, I'd have then drunk my potion of intangibility, so I turned into gaseous form. And then it would have been up to you lot to try and rescue me. I'm pretty sure a Havoc and a Dispel would have sorted it.
Okay, so it's 85 inches straight down.
And you wanted them in that order, right?
Yeah. So she's bound. She can't cantrip
6
because she's bound.
Because she's bound.
She can't cantrip it because she's bound.
She can't trip.
No, she can trip, but she can't cantrip. I bloody hate snaky ladies.
By the way, that's what you know why that's why he hasn't rolled the damage, because it's taken this long for at the bottom.
Yet. Do you remember that one in Magnimar at top of that
vividly
top of that clock?
Yeah, we threw somebody off the you threw somebody off the clock tower at
Hang
Magnimar.
on, this is a clock. Is there something about clock and Lemires?
It is. It's clocks and snaky ladies and me throwing them off things. Happens it's happened twice, which is every bloody time, isn't it?
It is starkly coincidental.
Is that a thing?
Strange. It might be. Maybe we've discovered a secret of the Lemire.
If they're near a clock and a big drop. Hey.
Stop thinking, Rannick. It's not good for you, and you're always come up with weird ass stuff.
What? Rock and roll.
By the way, as in you nearly threw yourself off a cliff. I mean, yes, I could see. I can see me doing something like that. But you, I mean, what's your missus going to think?
What do you have in mind?
Well, see that portion there that's now seeping into ice? You see, if I was going to drink that on the way down, it's a portion of. Well, you told me it turns you into a gas, and I thought if I was a gas, I wouldn't go splat.
Aye, but so loads of things could have gone wrong. It might have not worked, or B, it might have, you might have not got it in your mouth or whatever,
I have to say, this does mean he's got extreme trust in you.
£4,000 in kilograms. £4,000 in kilograms is 1,814 kilograms. Round up to 15. Okay, calculate. So she's 40. Speed at impact will be 55 meters a second, or 194 kilometers. So it take 5 seconds. So she'll hit the ground. She'll hit the ground before the end of the combat round. Is what I was trying to calculate. So the point is, she doesn't get a chance to break free before she hits the ground. That's what I was trying to calculate.
Right, so she goes splat while she's still bound.
Basically, yes, she doesn't have time to break free before hitting the ground. Therefore, she can't do anything to stop her falling, and more equally, she can't summon anything nasty to
avenge
her, which I forgot to do,
or catch her.
Mm.
So then she just takes falling damage, which they've modified.
Again.
Nah, since the last time he thought about it,
rate, and it's oh look, and it exploded just at insult to injury.
She took 223 points of damage because it's for every 10 feet you fall, it's D6 damage. She just fell 510 feet. So that's 51.
Wounds, then.
That's 56. 56. 51 D6 damage. So yeah, she doesn't survive that.
You know something? That actually means because the wound cap's in place, I wouldn't have needed the potion of gaseous wasp names because I can take 5 wounds before I'm incapacitated.
That wound cap is a little bit unrealistic at times.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you take 223 points of damage, you're dead. As far as I'm concerned, yes. I don't care about the room.
I would fully accept that.
Yeah, so, that goes back to the D&D story with some of your players because I'm just going to walk across the lava because
yes.
No, you can't. Don't be silly. It's D&D.
Okay.
It only does 5d6 damage a round. It'll take me 5 rounds to get over there. I'll be fine.
Right. How are you leaving?
Same way we got in, aren't we? Dragon back.
You flew in, but obviously Amber and Stuckums are keeping distance to not spawn up more baddies.
None of them have started donging since we've been here. Wouldn't we have triggered them just by walking back into the field?
Possibly not.
Didn't walk out. You appeared where you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so pushing doesn't count.
Maybe we should take stairs.
If you wish.
I mean, where do we need to go, though?
Done it. You've succeeded. You just need to leave.
We need to talk back to Pathfinder Society.
That's what I mean. Can't we just teleport back to Absalom from here?
It's a bit of a long way to teleport.
I don't think Jels can do greater teleport, can she?
No. Arena can. I mean, Arena could probably open a portal to Absalom.
Can I?
You've got a Benny, so probably.
Yeah, I've got Benny's. I'm just trying to work out which spell would that be. It wouldn't be.
It'll be teleport with. I'd say teleport with gate.
Yeah.
Teleport with gate. The gate power. You can open a
teleport there.
A portal to Absalom from here.
Gate.
Instead of teleporting, the caster opens a temporary portal connecting her current location and the destination. Oh, mind you, actually, no. Gate isn't a gate. Sorry, gate's still limited by smarts. So greater teleport.
With gate.
You could with gate is a portal that you can keep going through for 5 rounds. But that's basically plus 10 power points on the teleport. But greater teleport is 1,000 miles.
Okay.
If you do greater teleport with gate, you create a portal that will take us 1,000 miles.
Caster must concentrate on the destination for 2 rounds to do 1,000 miles.
By the way, I hate
3 rounds you can go anywhere on Glorian. So basically, the point being is, I'm going to assume what you're going to do is you're all going to move away from here.
Yeah.
You're all going to move. Let's try that again.
I hasten to add, the reason why I'm saying we should teleport home is so I don't have to take a boat to Absalom. Boats are bad, but boats are not, Boats
okay, and then we'll do that. So you're all over there. We'll bring Amber over. Basically, yeah. So for 3 rounds, you don't even need to do the gate. For 3 rounds, 5 power points plus an additional. So teleport 2 power points, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So plus 5, 12, for 14 power points, you can, and spending 3 rounds casting teleport, you can teleport everyone straight to the island of Absalom. If you wish to do so.
Count that as wishing to do so.
Warp.
Congratulations! You have completed the highest level official Pathfinder adventure I could find. The Witchwar Saga.
Awesome.
Legacy. Or you all get an advance. You enjoyed it? Very strange adventure.
Well, I've picked up a new favourite terrain.
It's
Arctic.
odd. When we teleported back, there was an extra one of us. You see, Amber's found a friend while we were in there.
Oh.
Amber's found a snow fox.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Is it a boy snow fox? Are they going to have little cute fox babies?
Yes. It's a little boy snow fox, and they appear very snuggly together.
Are you taking the Beastmaster edge so you've got another pet?
Yes.
That's very nice. Well, there we go. Congratulations. I know what we're doing next week.
Rini?
Yes.
Can you cast a wish on me? Because I really wish I could get better at something, and you've not done that for me yet.
Give me some time to recover, and I don't see why not.
I'll even help you. I'll sit really still.
You mean you'll help me by not interfering?
Aye.
Okay.
So you look at that. I was really, really still. Gives you a +2 for me being really still and not interfering.
Hold on. I'm going to assume that we'll get a good night's rest.
Oh, you'll get a good night's rest. Everyone can have full power points back. Yada yada yada.
All right then.
Internet where you can find a splat calculator.
I forgot to put the +2 on it, so that's actually a raise.
Which means you don't lose the permanent power points.
There you go.
Great. I'll get Horizon Walker 2 then.
Down to 30, 20. He's in this room. Anyway. Well, there we go. We shall say that. We shall leave it there with everyone having advanced again. Well done. I don't know. I'll have to work out what we're doing next week. As I say, if anyone wants to run something as a one-shot or possibly a one-shot, but that might take a couple of weeks depending on how long the game takes, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll have to find. I'll probably have to find something to run. But, yeah, I just want to get a bit further through Crimson Throne, and I've got to read them as well before we start that one. Besides, everyone's got to create their characters, but I would say now it's time to start seriously considering creating your characters.
I gotta do
it's ready to import.
Yeah, ready.
Okay, well, in that case, I shall close this one down, and you can import now if you want. We shall leave it there.